Episode 1, The Abduction. I thought it was a prank. The evening air hung heavy with the scent of rain as Alex stepped out of the dimly lit cafe, their breath visible in the chilly night. It had been an ordinary Thursday, work, a quick coffee with a friend, the usual routine. The street was nearly empty, just the distant hum of traffic and the occasional flicker of a dying streetlight. Then came the sound, a slow, deliberate scrape of shoes against pavement. Alex turned, expecting a passerby, but the sidewalk was empty. A prank, maybe? A shiver crawled up their spine. Before they could react, a gloved hand clamped over their mouth, stifling a scream. The world tilted as they were yanked backward into a waiting van. The door slammed shut with a metallic finality. Blinding darkness. The roar of an engine. Panic surged as Alex thrashed against the duct tape binding their wrists. The van reeked of gasoline and sweat. A flashlight flicked on, revealing a figure in a black ski mask, close enough for Alex to see their own terrified reflection in the kidnapper's sunglasses. Scream, and I'll make it worse. The voice was calm, almost bored. A professional. Alex's mind raced. This isn't happening. This can't be real, but the bite of the zip ties into their skin said otherwise. The van swerved onto a dirt road, jolting Alex against the cold metal floor. Trees whipped past the fogged-up windows. No street signs. No witnesses. Then, the kidnapper leaned in, their breath hot against Alex's ear. No one is coming for you. The word slithered into Alex's skull like a curse. And the van plunged deeper into the night. To be continued. Episode 2, the first 24 hours, they left me in the dark. The van door creaked open with a groan, unleashing a wave of damp, earthy air. Rough hands dragged Alex out, their shoes scraping against loose gravel before being shoved forward. A blindfold tightened across their eyes, the coarse fabric biting into their skin. Move. The voice was different now, higher-pitched, nervous. A second kidnapper? Alex stumbled forward, their bound wrists throbbing. The ground beneath them changed from gravel to uneven concrete, then to creaking wooden floorboards. A door slammed shut behind them with echoing finality. The air smelled of mildew and something metallic, blood. Then came the silence. Hours bled together in the darkness. No voices. No footsteps. Just the occasional drip of water and the scuttle of something small in the corners. The blindfold itched, but the zip ties made scratching impossible. Alex's stomach growled, their throat parched. Psychological warfare. A sudden clang made Alex jump, a metal door sliding open. Heavy boots approached. You're smarter than the others, the masked figure mused, circling Alex like a predator. That's why you're still alive. Alex's blood ran cold. Others? Then came the demand, tell me about the necklace. Necklace? What necklace? Alex's mind raced, their grandmother's locket? The cheap pendant from a flea market? Before they could respond, a fist connected with their ribs. Pain exploded through their side as they crumpled to the floor. Wrong answer. The kidnapper's footsteps retreated, the door locking behind them. But this time, they'd left something, a slip of paper fluttered to the ground near Alex's knees. With agonizing effort, Alex wriggled toward it, using their teeth to unfold the crumpled note. The single sentence made their breath catch. She should have never given it to you. The word swam before Alex's eyes as realization dawned. This wasn't random. This was revenge. And someone they knew was behind it. Somewhere in the darkness, a camera's red light blinked. Asterisk, to be continued. Asterisk. Episode 3, The Police Interrogation. They thought I was lying. The fluorescent lights of the police station buzzed like angry wasps, their harsh glare making Alex's bruised eyes water. They sat hunched on a cold metal chair, the scent of stale coffee and industrial cleaner burning their nose. Every muscle ached from 72 hours of captivity, yet the detective across the table looked at them with bored skepticism. "Start from the beginning," Detective Carson sighed, flipping open a notepad with deliberate slowness. His tie was loosened, his 5 o'clock shadow suggesting a long shift. Asterisk, and try to stick to facts this time. Asterisk. Alex's hands trembled as they described the van, the blindfold, the damp basement. The way their kidnapper had whispered about others. Carson's pen stopped moving. Asterisk, you expect me to believe you were held for 3 days, yet you have no injuries? Asterisk, he gestured to Alex's visible bruises with a dismissive wave. Asterisk, these could be from anything. A bar fight. A bad date. Asterisk. Across the room, a younger officer snorted. Asterisk, there was a note. Asterisk, Alex's voice cracked as they reached into their pocket, only to find it empty. The crumpled paper with its damning message was gone. Convenient, Carson muttered. He slid a grainy traffic camera photo across the table, a blurry figure walking alone near the cafe. Asterisk, this is you, isn't it? No van. No kidnapper. Asterisk. Alex's stomach dropped. The timestamp read 2:17 a.m., hours after the abduction. That's not possible. Asterisk, are you sure you weren't just drunk? Asterisk, Carson leaned in, his cologne suddenly suffocating. Asterisk, maybe met someone, things got rough. Happens all the time. Asterisk. A door creaked open. A female detective with sharp green eyes lingered in the doorway, Detective Ruiz. Her gaze locked onto Alex's raw wrists, the faint ligature marks peeking beneath their sleeves. Then the station phone rang. Carson answered, his expression darkening. Asterisk, another missing person report? Same area? Asterisk, he shot Alex a suspicious glance before storming out. Ruiz hesitated, then slipped Alex a card under the table. Call me, she whispered. Asterisk, before he finds you again. Asterisk. The card had a single word scribbled on the back. Run. Asterisk, to be continued. Asterisk. Episode 4, The Hidden Clues. My kidnapper was watching me. The glow of Alex's laptop screen cast eerie shadows across their apartment walls. 3 sleepless nights had passed since the police interrogation, every creak of the floorboard sending their heart into overdrive. Detective Ruiz's warning card burned in their pocket. Then their phone buzzed, an unknown number. A photo loaded pixel by pixel, Alex's own bedroom, taken from outside their window. The timestamp read 2 weeks before the abduction. Asterisk, you should really close your blinds. Asterisk. The text vanished as quickly as it appeared, leaving Alex frozen. Their fingers flew across the keyboard, pulling up security camera footage from their building's lobby. The grainy video showed a figure in a delivery uniform lingering near the mailboxes every Tuesday, the same broad shoulders as their kidnapper. A pattern emerged. The white sedan that always parked near their cafe, license plate deliberately muddied. The wrong number calls at 3:17 a.m., now matching the ransom demand timestamp. The misplaced keys the week before, had someone been inside? Alex's hands shook as they tore through a junk drawer, and found it. A single black button nestled beneath spare change. Not theirs. Too large, too smooth. From the kidnapper's gloves. Then came the crash from the bedroom. Alex crept forward, baseball bat raised, to find their dresser toppled over. Behind it, scratched into the wall in jagged letters. 6 before you. The baseball bat clattered to the floor. 6 victims. 6 failed kidnappings. The pieces clicked into place. This wasn't just about Alex. They were part of something bigger. Outside, an engine roared to life. Through the blinds, the white sedan idled at the curb, passenger window rolled down just enough to reveal a gloved hand holding a familiar necklace. Grandma's locket. Asterisk, to be continued. Asterisk. Episode 5, The Truth Exposed. I found them before they found me. Rain lashed against the windshield as Alex squinted through the downpour at the abandoned textile factory. The white sedan sat parked near the loading dock, its wipers still moving. They'd followed it here after 3 days of surveillance, Ruiz's service pistol heavy in their jacket pocket. The factory door creaked open with a sound like a dying breath. Inside, the air smelled of oil and wet concrete. Flickering emergency lights revealed a path of crushed cigarette butts leading to a basement stairwell. Each step groaned under Alex's weight as they descended into darkness. Then, voices. Asterisk, she's not answering her phone. Asterisk, a nervous whisper. Asterisk, then we move to Plan B. Asterisk, the calm, familiar tone from the van. Alex peered around a rusted boiler to see 2 figures, the ski-masked kidnapper and Detective Carson. The cop's badge glinted as he accepted a thick envelope. Asterisk, 6 was supposed to be the last. Asterisk, Carson pocketed the cash. Asterisk, now there's loose ends everywhere. Asterisk. Alex's pulse roared in their ears. The gun trembled in their hands as they stepped into the light. Asterisk, like me? Asterisk. The kidnapper spun first, mask slipping to reveal a face Alex recognized, the barista from their cafe. The one who'd always remembered their coffee order. You were just supposed to be a message to your mother, the barista spat. Asterisk, one politician's daughter for another. But you had to fight back. Asterisk. Carson reached for his sidearm. Bang. The shot echoed through the basement. Carson collapsed, clutching his leg as Ruiz emerged from the shadows, her service weapon smoking. Asterisk, Internal Affairs sends their regards. Asterisk. Sirens wailed in the distance as the barista lunged, straight onto Alex's fist. Bone crunched under the impact. The mask fell away completely as they hit the concrete, revealing wild eyes and a twisted smile. You weren't supposed to survive, the barista gasped through broken teeth. The words hung in the air as police boots thundered above them. Alex's phone buzzed. Unknown caller. Ruiz frowned. Asterisk, you expecting? Asterisk. Alex answered. A digitally distorted voice hissed. Asterisk, game's not over. She wasn't working alone. Asterisk. The line went dead. Outside, a car peeled away into the storm. Asterisk, to be continued?